The Five's outside on Fox Square for Veterans Day, paying tribute to all of our heroic men and women who've served. We're going to be honoring veterans on set later in the show, but first, the United States of America is the greatest country in the world, a place where you can do anything and you can be anything, a place where a better tomorrow is not just a hope, but a guarantee. But freedom isn't free, and on Veterans Day, we must pay tribute to those who've sacrificed so much, so we here at home don't have to sacrifice at all. Millions of brave men and women have fought to protect our nation. They come from all different backgrounds and creeds. They put themselves in harm's way without question, without prejudice, without terms, knowing full well the dangers they face may cost them their lives. Yet, they answer the call. They wear their uniforms proudly and put country over self. They stand strongly to defend our flag, ensuring our liberties remain intact. Our veterans, who time and time again find themselves in the midst of impossible situations, prove that anything is possible. When things got bad in Afghanistan, it was veterans groups that rallied together to keep their sacred promise to never leave anybody behind. They refused to give up, and they got people out when no one else would. Our veterans show compassion during chaos. They prove that no act of kindness is too small and exemplify what it truly means to be selfless. The courage of our veterans cannot be forgotten. We must honor them. We must respect them. We must thank them. We must always remember them, because our veterans are not just the best of America, they are America. Greg Gutfeld, your thoughts on Veterans Day?
I thought that was a fantastic monologue.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's Mr. President.
Oh, yes. Can we do a side-by-side of me and Jesse for a minute here? Why does he have all the flags?
My fellow Americans.
This is clear. This is deliberate.
I served,
you get all the flags. Look at me.
I served and you did not.
That's true. By the way, he's right. We're talking about all these, the veterans of all these wars. We cannot forget the war on Christmas.
That's right.
Jesse Waters was a selfless volunteer and veteran fighting the war on Christmas while I was home drinking eggnog. You were out there preserving my freedom to hang mistletoe in public restrooms.
And we thank you.
Yes, but I want to say this because a lot, when Fox talks about veterans, it's not lip service. We actually follow through with everything, and I think we've hired a lot of veterans. And so, I mean, it's advice to employers that when you hire a veteran, you have you have zero risk of failure.
Yep.
Because when the vet arrives to your place of work fully packaged, like all the ingredients are there. It's like when you buy one of those prepared meals that has everything. Because so I wrote down veterans have the secrets to life already solved. They have they keep a routine that begins early in the morning. Anybody who does that succeeds. They have impeccable personal grooming. I don't know one sloppy veteran. They have manners and they have discipline, which is on short supply these days, and they appreciate hard work. They're not scared of it. So in this era of like the TikTok generation, it's hard to come by these qualities, but the veteran has it in spades.
Well, that is a great point. I'm going to go hire a veteran right now for Waters World.
Yeah. You're not going to make him drive you home. That is disgusting.
That veteran might whip you into shape.
I need it, Dana, especially on the grooming side.
Your parents would be so proud.
They would. Your thoughts on this very special day?
Well, I was thinking about how this day comes just before Thanksgiving every year. And when you go around the table at Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for? For all of us, I think, as Americans, that should be number one, right? Your health, your family, yes, of course, your employment, but the fact that there are people in this country that volunteer to defend us, and they go there with no politics, and they go there with kindness, bravery, courage, that really is the meaning of Thanksgiving to me.
Judge Janine.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Oh, well, we're working on my hearing tonight.
Okay, well,
Listen,
yes.
you know, I have to tell you, what Greg said really brought something to my mind about hiring a veteran. And that is, we talk about affirmative action, and there's been all this arguing about, we should have it, we shouldn't have it. Maybe we should have affirmative action for veterans. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what nationality they are. They're the ones who put their lives on the line. They're the ones who've decided, you know, that they come back with maybe 1 or 2 limbs or 3 limbs fewer than when they started. And in fact, I'm sitting here now. I'm wearing my dad's pin from the Navy.
Oh.
And it says obedience, zeal, and I don't know what the third one is. Fidelity. And it has his name on the back. It says Nasser Leo Ferris, 1945.
That's amazing.
And I remember when I was a kid, I used to wear his uniform. And we always had the American flag hanging in front of our house, and I still do to this day. And my dad was on the first ship to Nagasaki in the Navy, and he saw the plume, and he died early as a result of, you know, seeing the plume. He had head and neck cancer from it.
Wow.
But, you know, to this day, both he and my granddad fought in World War II. I believe in veterans. I believe in America. I am so hurt at what is happening today when people don't recognize the significance of these people who go, our children, our brothers, our parents, our sisters, and do this for America.
Jessica?
I echo everyone's sentiments, and adding to Greg's list, team players. Veterans know how to work in a team in an increasingly isolated culture where people are kind of out for themselves or not thinking about your neighbors or someone who you'd be working with. And the skills that veterans need to be taught when they go into employment in the civilian world are no big deal. You can teach them to program. You can teach them to do whatever it is that you need. The stuff that they've learned before is far more valuable. And one thing that's really nice about Veterans Day, and just in talking about the subject, is it's unifying across the political aisle. There was a new study out from YouGov that showed everybody over 70% says we don't do enough for our veterans when you think of what they suffer from mental health crises, the homelessness crisis, making sure that they get great health care that they deserve after serving. It's nice to all be on the same side.
Can I mention one thing about the employment? There's a strange thing with veterans, or say you're active duty military and you're going to transition out. For some reason, many of them don't think that they have skills that could be useful in the private sector. So we're telling employers, hire veterans, but we should also say to you, you do have the skills.
Yep.
Just reach out to one of these groups that can help you figure out how, basically, if you figured out how to prevent a bombing of a major sensitive unit, then you can actually pretty much do anything in the private sector. So just take heart and look forward to great opportunities when you return.
If you've bombed a unit, send me the resume. I want to talk to you. The Five will continue to honor those who served, and we're going to introduce you to some very great veterans later on in the show.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.